So today's the big day. I am getting my results today. So I thought, why don't I just talk a little bit about how the day goes, so that way when I'm losing my shit later, y'all don't think I'm crazy. So right now, I'm feeling pretty damn good. I got up this morning, pulled on a shirt I can put on over my head. So that's something. And there was a knock at the door. So let me pause before I tell you about the knock at the door and tell you the shirt over the head part. I literally spent time today considering, how do I want to be dressed when cancer talks to me? How do I want to dress? Do I want to dress elegant and strong and powerful so that I can feel like I can handle this? Do I want to dress professional so that the doctor thinks I'm great? I don't know. What do I really want to do? And it came to me in a flash. I decided that cut off jeans and a regular ass oversized t-shirt was the way to go. Which I'm super kind of liking. I didn't really put a lot of thought into it, except that I've now decided that the reason I did that was because I give no fucks, cancer. I don't care. I don't care. No big deal. Whatever the results are, hit me with it. I mean, I'm loungy. I don't care. These results, there were some cutoff jeans and a t-shirt, because that's how cash I am today. I'm just casual. No big deal. And then this happened. There was a knock at the door. So let me start first here. My flowers that Nuri got me, they're getting a little sad. Time is passing and we're... Poor babies. Oh, it's a little crinkly. Because it's been almost 2 weeks. These babies have survived. I mean, I feel like they look pretty good for 2 weeks. But then there was a knock at the door. And this happened. And I was like, oh. So they're absolutely, positively beautiful. That is a beautiful set of flowers. And today's a really big day. So I'm going to try and set you down somewhere. And let's see what this card says. Can you see me? Okay. You can see me just fine. We're in my kitchen where we did the science fair project with my drains when I had them. Heather, we just wanted to send you some flowers to let you know that we're all thinking of you. We're sending you positive thoughts. Thank you very much, Hallie and Raz and Guns and Mo and the rest of the team. Thank you so very much. What a beautiful, beautiful, thoughtful way to start today. So my intention is to kind of vlog a little bit through the day. Probably, actually, it'll be 3 pieces. I think it would be potentially devastating to me, to vlog while I'm in the doctor's office. I have considered it. I put time and thought into it. And I am so afraid that regardless whether it's good news or bad, I'm gonna be a mess. And I just don't want to videotape that. So I've decided that I'm gonna do stuff like this, and then I will probably videotape on the way to the doctor. And then I will videotape as soon as I am emotionally able after I'm at the doctor's. Because I think that crucial time inside the doctor's office is going to be tears from start to finish. And I would like to not, I feel like that should be private, even if it's good news. And I don't see a comfortable way to not turn that into something disrespectful to the process that I'm living right now. Even though vlogging is a blast, I'm having a really good time with it. I'm not going to bring you guys into the office with me. I can't. So, before and at some point after, and there's no guarantees that's going to happen right. If it's good news, I'll probably come on right afterwards, post this tonight. If it's bad news, I don't know how I'm going to be, honestly. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today. More later. Hey. Hey. It's that time. We are on the way to the doctor's. The big answer is coming. What was it that was in my boob? What was the abnormality that got me all the way to prophylactic elective mastectomy? I'm nervous, I'm scared. Nicole and I just had a conversation about, you know, what if the doctor says this and what if the doctor says that? The truth is, thank God she's here, because no matter what the doctor says, I think what I'm gonna be doing is crying. Either tears of joy and relief, or I don't know, probably fear. Alright, so I guess I'll video after we find out. Doctor's room, waiting. We're having a discussion about what it's gonna look like. This is gonna be my view when I get told. Hi, Nicole. That's where the doctor is gonna sit. And right behind her, over there in the corner, I don't know if you can see. Can I? Oh, that's it. Okay. Right. Finger. Oh, there it is. Beep beep. And beep beep. Those are rectums, like anus, some polyps, some fissures, and some hemorrhoids. I'm gonna be sitting here looking like this, and she's gonna be talking to me. Hello, you have cancer, and I'm gonna be looking over her shoulder at a sphincter. It's gonna be great. Well, I guess it's good news that I'm vlogging on my way out of the doctor's office. It was only ever PASH. There was 0 cancer. I am actually kind of unsure how I feel about all that. I am relieved, that's for sure. But this is one of those situations that I was, that I talked about last night. That me and you and Ben and Jerry talked about. I don't know. More later. Life is funny. I think that's maybe what I'll call this post. Life is fucking funny. I am sitting outside by my pool, trying to really make sense of what just happened. I've decided that this would be a really good place to make it okay. Make peace with the decisions that I made. The results today, I'm like so excited and so happy. Like clean bill of health. You couldn't ask for a better answer today. That's an amazing answer. But there's a part of me that's like, I'm sorry, what? No cancer? Because I cut my tits off. I don't know if you know this, but I'm going through some stuff. Because I thought I was beating cancer. I don't know if you saw, but I had some drainage tubes in my body, super uncomfortable. I don't have the breasts that I know and love, who would loved since they're gone. Right there. I want it to be justified. I want it to be irrefutably justified. Turns out in a super kind of funny way. Ain't life funny? I got the Angelina Jolie method. This was an elective mastectomy. I made choices about my body. And I will never get cancer. Or I'm 95% chance I won't ever get cancer. Except in those nipples I'm trying to save, right? I don't know, there's something that feels like vanity, something that feels like selfishness to go to the doctor and have them cut off breasts that are abnormal. My breasts were abnormal. I mentioned life is funny. I live in Vegas. I was outside too long thinking about how to make this okay. My phone overheated, stopped taping. Life is funny. So, I have abnormal breast, or I used to. Now I have a different kind of abnormal breast called alien, not breasts, right? I have not natural breasts. So they're abnormal, right? I don't know. Okay, so I have abnormal breasts. Let me finish that thought. I have something called PASH and a myriad of other things. I don't even know where I put my paperwork. Hold on. So, PASH. Let's see. Ductal hyperplasia, not cancerous, and not even really abnormal. Dilated ducts. I don't know. Half this shit I'm gonna have to Google. Apocrine metaplasia. Apocrine. Pseudoangiomatous stromal hyperplasia. That's PASH. Focal sclerosing adenosis. I don't know what that is. Calcifications and benign tubules and lobules, whatever that means. And my lymph nodes, they took 3. My lymph nodes were normal too. There's other stuff here. Lists and descriptions of the parts of me that they removed. But ultimately, abnormal, used to be super perky, extra dense, boobs that may or may not have one day gotten cancer. Very possibly would have gotten cancer. I think the reason I am so upset is that if it was cancer, I would have felt like, fuck yeah, I beat you, cancer, even before we could find it in biopsy. And instead, I think about the women who are dealing with cancers. You know, I have stage 2 cancer, I have stage 3 or even worse, stage 4 cancer, and I need a mastectomy and a whole bunch of other stuff in hopes to survive. I guess I sort of feel guilty. I feel selfish and guilty. maybe for saying that my body wasn't good enough for being abnormal, or for taking OR time away from a woman who really is struggling in the throes of cancer that's undoubtable, that's proven. I know that it was the right decision for me, and I know that cancer very likely would have come for me anyway. 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, right? So based on my mom and my grandma having cancer, based on the abnormality of my breasts, based on mammograms and MRIs galore, you know, since my early 30s, they were going to chase me. Doctors were going to chase this down. Eventually, we would have found a reason. I probably would have got to mastectomy anyway. So I know that I am just being emotional in these moments. Because I'm struggling with how difficult the surgery and the recuperation is. And with saying goodbye to breasts that might have been good enough for the rest of my life. And something that feels like, you know, should I celebrate getting new breasts that I might love for the rest of my life? Like, does that make me vain? Does that make me superficial? I don't know. It doesn't. It can't, because I'm not, but it's all good news if it's not in the lymph nodes, right? I'm making it good news. I know that it's good news. I'm bawling my eyes out, but I know that it's good news. I have a clean fucking bill of health, and I'm gonna get some new boobs. Whether I needed them in 2016 or not, I'm planning on living another 40 years, so I preemptively got the boobs I was gonna have to get later. Oh, look at me. I'm gonna have to get myself together. Who cries over a clean bill of health? Okay, so it's a clean bill of health. I have some 3 pages worth of ridiculous, this is what your body is like. But what I don't have is cancer. And ultimately, that has to be all that matters. I don't have cancer, and now I am 95% that I will never get cancer. There's such a tiny little bit of my breast left. I know exactly where to look for it. So I won't get breast cancer. I won't get breast cancer. And that's good news. And the rest will have to sort itself out over time. It's actually kind of crazy to me that it sort of made me mad, actually. Like, I feel like radiologists, get your shit together. It's not fucking cancer. When you got the lab work back on my 4th biopsy that said it was PASH, fucking believe it. It was PASH. I got some extra dense, super firm, beautiful 20-year-old titties for a 47-year-old woman that happened to have PASH. Get over yourself. It's not cancer, right? That's, if I'm honest, that was also there. Those emotions are there. There's a lot going on. I want to blame everybody but myself, but I think the ultimate thing is Heather got the Angelina Jolie method. No such thing. I had a preventative bilateral mastectomy with immediate reconstruction because I chose to, and I need to take responsibility for that. I made the best decision that I could make given the information that I had, and I'm gonna be happy with the outcome. God damn it. This journey isn't over. I still have to recuperate. And so I will keep vlogging for the time being. In fact, I think the next thing I owe you is, for those of you who give a shit, when my tubes got pulled out and my puberty happened in 5 minutes, I have to find a way to block off my nipples because I forgot to tape over them. So I will post those videos when I can. And I'll just put them back in chronological order. So it'll probably be like video 23.5 or something. I don't know. Whatever video comes before that crazy shower that happened after the tubes came out. And I think maybe I'll show you what it looks like now on another video, maybe tomorrow or this weekend sometime. My son comes home and I almost look like normal. When he comes home, he's not even gonna know anything happened. What? When you were gone, Mom just lounged around on the couch eating bonbons. When he gets home tomorrow, he gets to find his mother with a clean bill of health and recuperating nicely from a preventative bilateral mastectomy. So, I'll be back. I'll keep vlogging. I think the best place to say subscribe is here right now, so subscribe! And we'll see you on the next vlog.